Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Chase. Welcome to ChasePacks. It might be the time for you to pick up your favorite singles from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet era. Prices are dropping, and we're seeing some big swings in some of these prices. And if you're a collector and you're looking to pick up some of your favorite cards, now might be the time. Sealed. We're not getting into sealed in this video, but sealed's holding strong. It really is holding strong. It seems like the investor side of this hobby is really in full force, which is fine. I'm not one of those people who, are combative with investors. I dabble in it from time to time, but the reality is these singles are going down quick. And if you're looking for your favorite chase cards, if you buy them now, the one thing you could say is you're not getting them at their high point. That's for sure. So let's take a look at it. I won't waste any more time. Jump right into it. I kind of started from Destined Rivals back in order. Biggest chase card from the set. Let's see what it's doing. Mewtwo, obviously the biggest card from Destined Rivals. Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX, special illustration rare. This card's up 2.4%, which that chart doesn't even look right. Let me go here. Let me see here. Okay, I mean, if you put it on the 1 month chart, it says it's down 17%, which I know these are pre-sale prices. There's two sold for $450. It drops down here to $331. 25 items sold, jumps back up to $383. It's trending down a little bit here to $373. Current market price is $373. Let's see what they're actually selling for here. $365, $375, $399, $370. Again, this set just came out, right? So how's it always go? The top chase cards from these newest sets, they sell, the prices are outrageous, and surprisingly enough, people buy them. And I get it, I get it. If you have the money and you love the card and you don't care that you're paying $350 for a card that just came out, from a set that just came out, then fine, buy it. That's just not the tactic, I'll call it, that I would use. Some listings down here. Let's get past the Japanese. 350, 360, 360, 370. So yeah, you're getting a couple down here for cheaper than market price. So you're going to see this price drop. And I would hold off on big hitting cards from brand new sets. I mean, like I said, unless you got the money and you don't care. All right, Journey Together's Lily Clefairy, special illustration rare, market price $196. Man, you guys remember this card came out? Yeah. $328, $282. We're dipping all the way down here to $154, back up to $160, and now we're down to $150 as of a couple days ago. 14 items sold. Some listings down here, $129, $130, $142, $143, $140. So this card's dropping drastically. And a part of the reason for this card dropping as much as it was outrageously priced when it first came out. But considering that Journey Together is a small set, the likelihood that you're going to pull the Lily's Clefairy as your special illustration rare, about one in every two booster boxes, you'll pull an illustration rare. And the likelihood that it's going to be Lily's Clefairy is higher than it would be for a set, say, like Destined Rivals and pulling the Mewtwo. There's just more cards, there's more special illustration rares in those bigger sets. So even though the pull rates are the same, that's just how it works. Moving on to Prismatic Evolutions, Umbreon EX, special illustration rare, market price $1162. $1,162. It's down 26% on the 3 month chart. Back in March, $1,500. I saw a lot of sales going at $1,700. And yeah, it's correcting. I mean, as it should. Like, these are I don't know anybody that's really frustrated with the prices of singles dropping, right? Down here as of, what was that? Today. 2 items sold, $1,138. Let's get some listings down here. $985, $1,000, $1,050, $1,095. So, if this keeps trending the way it's trending, you might catch one of these Umbreons under $1,000. I mean, here you go. There's already one listed under $1,000. So, yeah, pretty crazy to see how far that card's dropped. But let's move on to Surging Sparks and the Pikachu Special Illustration Rare. Market price $289 is down 34% on the 3 month chart. I mean, I like this card. Don't get me, just my personal opinion. I like this card. I'm not gonna pay over $200 for this card. Pikachu's a cool Pokemon, and I get it that that's a lot of people's favorite Pokemon. You know, it's like obviously the mascot of the franchise, but it's still a crazy price at $289 for me. And these things were selling for well over $400 at one point back in March, the end of March. Look at some of the listings we have down here: 280, 286, 285, 285. So staying pretty strong with the market price there, and it looks like it's leveling out here. Sorry, that someone was coming in. Let's get to Stellar Crown, the Squirtle, one of my favorite cards of the Scarlet Violet era. It's crazy. The Terapagos is taking a downfall. It's like down to like low 40s. Like I think it's like $43, $44. So the Squirtle has overtaken, and the Bulbasaur has overtaken the Terapagos Special Illustration Rare as the top two cards in the set. But the Squirtle here, market price $51. It's down 18% on the 3-month chart. Looks like it hit a high here of $67. Very expensive for illustration rare, but it's Squirtle, so I guess we can't be terribly surprised. As of today, 20 items sold at $50. Some listings, got some cheaper listings down here: $47, $49, $45, $50. So this Squirtle looks like it's still going down though. I might hold off on this because I do want this card, but I was not willing to pay $60+ for it because I just, you know, it's not like Stellar Crown's a crazy old set. That's, you know, Stellar Crown could easily be reprinted. So I would hold off on this, and I'm hoping to see that down in the low 40s. I'm not going to say it's going to get into the 30s, but you never know, it might. Hilariously, the Earthen Vessel card from Shrouded Fable, it's obviously a very playable card in the Pokemon TCG, right? Because let's be honest, nobody really loves gold cards. I mean, it is a very rare card, one, and it is a very playable card, two, which is making it right now the top selling card from Shrouded Fable. Market price $46. It's down 13% on the 3-month chart. Man, people were paying $53 for this in the middle of March. Dropped down to $44, $48, dipping down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay too much attention to the TCG. I got a very addictive personality, so I know if I got into it and I started trying to play, that I would just spend all my time doing that, and I don't have that kind of time. But I mean, it is a cool gold card. I got nothing against gold cards. I just don't. I mean, I don't really go out of my way to collect them at all. But they're let's get market price $46, and they're listing for pretty much $46. Twilight Masquerade Greninja Special Illustration Rare. I love this card. I love this card. This card is deserving of a $286, $250, over $200 price point. Yeah, this is one of my favorite cards of the era. Market price $286. It's down 26% on the 3-month chart. Into March, it was selling for $379. 3 items sold. Went up to $380. 3 items sold. Took a big dip down here to $287. As of today, 5 items sold. Listings, $284, $285, $285, $287. So we're holding right at market price with those listings there. Another awesome card, the Raging Bolt from Temporal Forces. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys... I feel like nobody gives a shit about, excuse my French, nobody gives a shit about Temporal Forces. Nobody's looking for it. Like, personally, I would take Twilight Masquerade, Paradox Rift, obviously Paldea Evolved over Temporal Forces. It is one of my least favorite sets, even though I really do like this card. But the original question was, what do you guys think about Temporal Forces? Where do you rank it? How do you feel about it? Back when you can get these Temporal Forces boxes back for like $170 bucks, I got 2 just to have them, not because I like them, but because it was a reasonable price and I knew they were about to shoot up. But this Raging Bolt Special Illustration Rare I really like a lot. $79 market price, down 21% on the 3-month chart. Had a high here around $106. Now we're hanging out around 79. 9 items sold as of today. So the listings we have down here, 76, 77, 77, right around market price. Mew, the Bubble Mew. I like it. But yeah, it's not my favorite. For $290, I'm not going to pay $290 for this card. I don't like it enough to pay $290, but it is a cool card, and I understand the appeal of it. Obviously, Mew, right, being an iconic Pokemon. So down 16% on the 3-month chart. Had a high here of 352. 4 items sold. dropped in way down here to 295 as of today. 8 items sold. So the listings, we got a 290, a 292, a 292, and a 298, right on par with the market price. Moving on to Paradox Rift. Not a popular opinion, not a hot take. I think it's pretty obvious to a lot of people that Paradox Rift is a sleeper set. Like, it's going to be one of those sets where you go, oh, Paradox Rift, you know, the booster boxes for a long time were well under $100, $200. And, you know, it's like one of those sets people are just going to buy, they're going to open, and they're not going to print anymore. And before you know it, they're going to be like, oh, there's no more Paradox Rift. And the set goes to, the booster box goes to $300. So that's coming. That's my opinion on it. Like I said, that's not a hot take. That's a lot of people feel the same way, but just want to give my 2 cents on that. Market price $73, expensive for an illustration rare, but it is a awesome illustration rare. Down 27% on the 3-month chart. Hit a high here around $104 at the end of March. Looks like the low was around 171. And then, you know, we're back up a couple dollars here as of yesterday, $73.29 items sold. Some of the listings, what do we have here? 67, 67, 73. So a couple of them are hovering below the market price. So if you're looking to pick up the Groudon, personally, I'm going to wait a little while before I try to pick this up. I really do enjoy Groudon as a Pokemon. But for just an illustration rare, I know it's the top chase of the set. It's hard for me. It is harder for me to pay $73 for an illustration rare. It just is. The Charizard special illustration rare from 151. No surprise, obviously, this is the top hitter of the set. 189 market price, down 27% on the 3-month chart. Let's go back on the 6-month chart for this one. So December of last year, selling for $208. We jump up to the beginning of March of this year, $290. We dip down to a low here around $194, come back up over $200. Now we're back down to $189, 55 items sold as of today and yesterday. So under $200 now for this card. It was trending that way for a while, and I can't say I'm surprised by that, but for being a special illustration rare Charizard from an iconic set like 151, it being under $200 is, you know, it won't stay there forever, obviously, right? Listings, let's see, a lot of listings from a lot of people who don't have a whole lot of sales here. So 138, 184, 188, 189, you know, we get into the 190s. So, you know, if you are a collector who's okay with taking chances on new buyers, new sellers, then, I mean, here you go, 138, 184, 188, all under market price. So moving on, Obsidian Flames. I do really like this Charizard. I know it's easy to pull. I know Obsidian Flames has an extremely easy pull rate on for the set. What's it, like 1 in every 27 or 29, 30 packs you can pull an illustration rare. So the special illustration rare Charizard EX, I do love the artwork on it though. Market price $55, down 15% on the 3-month chart. Let's look at some listings. 50, 54, 59, 53, right on par with market price. I really do like this card though. One of my favorite cards from the era. Again, I keep saying it, but these are all the top hitters from the era, right? So, you know, there's not one card on here that I don't like. Market price $193, down 21% on the 3-month chart. If you can't tell, every single card besides the Mewtwo special illustration rare from Destined Rivals is down on the 3-month chart significantly, actually. So we got some listings down here, 193, 193, right on par with market price. All right, moving on, Gardevoir EX special illustration rare from Scarlet and Violet base. Beautiful card. I really do enjoy Scarlet and Violet base. For a base set, I really do enjoy it. Market price $39, down 25% on the 3-month chart. We're hanging around just under $40 as of yesterday, 16 items sold. What are they listed for? 37, 35, 41, 41, 41. So, yeah, market price is still trending down. But picking up this card, a special illustration rare, the Pokemon like Gardevoir, from a set that's most likely not going to be reprinted like the base set here from Scarlet and Violet, might not be a bad price point to pick this card up. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Just wanted to make a quick one. It was a fast one. Again, we looked at some of the top hits or the top chase cards, top performing chase cards from each set. They're all going down. They're all going down besides the Mewtwo, and that's because Destiny Rivals just came out and it's still got all the hype around it, right? So if you're a collector and you're looking for picking up some of your favorite cards from the Scarlet and Violet era, now you could argue maybe waiting another week, 2 weeks, month, 2 months. You could do either, but it looks like the time is here to start picking up some of your favorite singles. That's going to do it for me, guys. If you like the video, leave it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.